At the state capitol this week, the state Senate has voted to pass bills aimed at changing the state's Amber Alert system and get more people help in emergency situations. What passed Wednesday went through some updating, but had been identical to legislation passed in the House last year. We spoke earlier this month with one of the folks behind those House bills to find out what that push would do.
I can still hear the helicopters. I start shaking when I hear one.
That was Victoria Jones as she told her story to state lawmakers in April. She recalled how in October of 2023, locals and law enforcement searched for her young son, Jermaine.
Those moments never leave you.
Jermaine, who Jones said had been receiving services for autism, had walked away from home. His body, she said, was later found in a river. He was a month shy of 3 years old.
Multiple people came forward saying they'd seen a small child walking down the road, a dirt road, barefoot in shorts. And they kept going, not out of cruelty, but because there was no alert, no notification, no indication that any child was missing at all.
And when State Representative Angela Regas found Brandy Morey-Poles, whose 6-year-old son Rowan, police believed was killed by his father in a murder-suicide.
That's when we discovered that there are holes in the Amber Alert system.
So Regas put forward the Rowan Act. Regas's bill would expand the situations in which an Amber Alert would have to be issued.
How can we fill those gaps and ensure that little kids like Rowan are not falling between those very wide gaps in the system?
Where the law is currently limited to child abductions, it would now include instances of missing children, specifically those with special needs or whom state police, after law enforcement's initial investigation, believe are in danger.
The police in the very communities which you reside in, that know you, that know the story, that know the situation, that are familiar with these situations, give them the authority.
Fellow Representative Jerry Nyer's bill would allow radio and TV stations to broadcast missing child information from state police, including on social media.
It updates the ability to get this out on social media and other platforms where we're sort of limited right now.
The bills passed the House back in September. In March, identical bills were introduced in the Senate.
It should be a thoughtful process. But in a situation like this, right, we would like that to move a little quicker.
The Senate's legislation has since been changed. All the missing children would need to be in imminent danger. On Wednesday, both Senate bills passed the chamber.
What's clear is that this is not just legislation. There is a very human side to this story that jump-started this effort. 13 on Your Side's Aaron Sullivan also spoke with Rowan's mother, Brandy. More from that conversation is up on our website, 13onyourside.com.